Guys, we rehearsed this. It's Quack. Howdy, folks. Grok the Blaze here, and I'm on the Modsauce server, and there's been a few changes. One, the network is working again, which is very nice. And two, I'm a Blaze. Well, technically, I'm wearing Blaze armor. This is the Blaze helmet, and the Blaze chestplate, and the Blaze leggings, and the Blaze boots. And they all look kind of fantastic there. All sparkly, woo. Also, let's zip out this way. Nepo has been doing a little bit of work here at Spawn, and so we have this very nice structure that he put together. And yeah, so now we have something to appear in, or have something very nice looking. Other stuff that's been done, all this stupid swamp area here that was spawning so many slimes, I knocked it back and they're no longer there, which is very nice. And this used to be one of those skystone craters, and we yanked out the skystone and kind of landscaped it so it looks a little nicer, which is very good. So, yeah, glad to be able to get back on the server and get things working. Network problems. Yep, we've been having a whole bunch of network problems, and it looks like maybe last night they finally got the network stuff working again. We were having as much as 8-10% packet loss. So we'd be doing a little thing, and then all of a sudden, poof, disconnect. You'd log back in, and 10 seconds later, poof, disconnect. Or you'd be on for half an hour, and things would be good, and then poof, disconnect. It was not good. Not good at all. And we got a little bit of a video showing what some of the stuff you can see when you've got a weird packet issues going on. Let's show that right now. So we've been having a little bit of network issues occasionally, causing problems, and very bizarre behavior, like this one. Hello, who could this be over here? Why, it's me! What's... Are you checking out... No, you're checking out the... What's so interesting? Dude, what's so interesting? Yeah, I just punched him. Wacha! Wacha, 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 wacha. You know, he's taking damage, but... I just don't understand it. I know I'm going to log in the next time, and all of a sudden I'm going to be attacked by some random invisible stranger, and I'll have no idea why. Nor do I have any idea as to what's so fascinating on that block. Network issues. It's fun. Ooh, 13 hit points. 7. 1. Is he dead? No, still 1 hit point. Die, die, die. Die me, die. There it goes! Grok the DuckFarmer was slain by Grok the DuckFarmer. I stopped recording too soon. Alright, so let me go ahead and break my grave and see what, let's see, I've got some stuff here. Did I just duplicate my stuff? I just duplicated my stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna relog and see if that stayed with me. I killed myself! So I just logged back in, and I died, and I'm on fire from my sword. Can I respawn? No, I think I have issues. So that's what happens when there's lag on the server and you kill yourself. All the stuff that was on my grave that I broke, I lost because that was not my real body. When I logged out and logged back in, my real body was the flaming dead one. And every time I logged back in for the next little while, I was dead again. And the character got into a really bad state. So everything that I had pulled off of there because I broke the gravestone was gone. And I couldn't do anything. I always logged in that way. So I ended up going in and grabbing an older backup of my character sheet and reapplying it to the server, and that got me back into a good state. But I lost a few of the nice things I had on me that I didn't have afterwards, from before. So be careful. Anyway, back into my good armor, and we'll show off a few things that have been done here in the base. Like I said, chopped all that down because that was way too annoying. And skadunk. Let's go down and take a look. I think when last we checked here, we didn't have all these signs. This is stuff that Beckley went and put in. We had the chests here with those little flags, and he went ahead and said, nah, let's not do that. Let's just set it up so that you can just click the button and turn on and off your light. And I said, that's a pretty slick little way to do that. Also, we can dial a world here. This gives us some status as to how much energy is in the reactor and stuff of that type. Great epic wall of to-dos, which has a bunch of things done, and some other stuff here. The fixed lag, that's been taken off because no longer an issue. Ah, so nice. Let's go all the way down. Yeah, let's go all the way down to the basement. Okay. We do have a sub-basement here for a cable run, but back here into the basement, got the cyanite reprocessing going over here very nicely, and took all the cyanite that we had and reprocessed it and stuck it in here, so it'll automatically get fed in first. And yeah, Wither Killer. Oh, talking about Wither Skulls. We have a few. 53,000 Wither Skulls here and 51,000 Soul Sand. Got the Soul Sand with the digital miner. That's very nice. It's feeding it into here to the Wither Killer and slowly shooing around. Oh, you can hear it now. Yep. It's killing that off. Let's go back up. I keep flying up instead of taking this portal here, which I could do. And you're going to take me? Nope. That's why I often fly up. It's just in a bad state. If I log out and log back in, life's good again. Up, up. All right. Let's go down here. This is why we have so many Ender Skulls. I went and saw that you could get a Wither Shrub there in the Nether, and it would produce these skulls, and quite fast if you happen to have the imaginary time block running on here. That really speeds up the ticks in a short little area. And it's working very nicely. It's cranking them out like crazy. We saw that group down below. There's also this group up here. So we have a lot of Wither Skulls in place. In fact, they are being fed back to our matter condenser, and yeah, most of the skulls are feeding the matter condenser. It's going so fast. Let's see, what else have we done here? Turned off the mob farm because we really don't need anything at this point in there. We could turn that off too, but nope. Things are just crunching along here very nicely, which is very, very nice. So it's time to start doing some producing elsewhere. And I decided, let me grab my workbook, take a quick look at the map. Oh, nope, gotta go out, and now it's gonna be happier. No, come on, out of the, there. Now I'm not underneath something, and so the map will work. Hey, amazing. Way over here, I decided to set up my Botania area in the middle of the water because reasons. So let's go over there and take a quick look. Botania. So this is the Botania area that I'm planning on setting up. You can see the radius is in place, and I've got sand here right now just so that I can get rid of all the water, and this is where my mana producing stuff is going to be. It's kind of dark. I'm going to go ahead and put hydrangeas around the edges here because they're going to have access to the water there. That should be a significant chunk of mana for me, I think. It's butterfly fish. Nom 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 nom. So that's the plan. And at this point, I don't know whether to send the mana up and into the center and down and have everything down at the bottom, or send everything down and then bring it up to the top. There's pluses and minuses from either one. but it's been nice today being able to actually stay online and do some work without it disconnecting me quickly, which is very nice. So that's what's happening here. And Nepo's been busy doing some work with a new greenhouse where we're going to move all the farming stuff off to. And I'm also tempted to get rid of the mob farm from where we have it now and push it off to some other spot, beef it up and dial it up to 11, of course, and set it up so that we can put other custom mobs in there, like a wisp spawner would be really good to have in it, because that would generate tons and tons of the stuff that we would need to get into Thaumcraft. And I'm thinking if this is my magical Botania area, then nearby should be Blood Magic, and somewhere else nearby should also be the Thaumcraft. And not 100% sure what I will do with that. Maybe, Botania here, and then go Blood Magic here, and then, Thaumcraft over here. It's all possible. All possible. Still just figuring out what to do. But next I need to get rid of all this water. And I think I will use a void bucket for that. And the water is gone. Completely gone. Yay, void buckets. That's the only way to get rid of water like this. When we did the Guardian farm on the vanilla server, we actually filled it up with the sand all the way around and divided it up in chunks and filled it up with sand and gravel. It was a long, laborious process, and this was so much faster. So I think I need to go down here and kind of level off this area so it's nice and flat. And then I think I'm going to borrow Nepo's resonant exchanger and turn this into glass rather than sand. But sand was much easier to place. So, onward. Having the lag issues that we did, I decided to put together something that would make the living wood and the living rock a much easier thing to do, because doing it manually while disconnected, not much fun. But if you look behind me, that's the setup I've got, and it works really nicely. Let's flip around, and over here, let's go ahead and put the stone in. Go in there, stone, and we're going to put the, there we go. And so what we have is a tiny little ME system that is not hooked up to anything. I have here a chest, and you can see there's some stone and rock that's popping through there. Got 2 export buses, one for the spruce with 2 acceleration, one with the rock for 2 acceleration, and the import bus with 4, so it can suck up everything fast enough. And what that does is that flips things around fast enough so that whenever this formation plane, this side set up for the spruce logs and this side for stone, whenever it sees that the area next to it is empty, it goes ahead and fills it right back up. Yep, as fast as that. Which works out really well as far as keeping this nicely filled. And then when this converts into the living rock and living wood, then these pistons will fire up into the annihilation planes, which instantly consumes it and shoves it here into the drawer controller. And if it's not processed fast enough, then it'll be back into this section up there, just converted. And otherwise, the stuff that's already converted will go ahead and go here into these drawers, which will get piped via the goodness of these chests into the main ME system. So I just tossed a little bit in there. Let's go ahead and flip on this lever. This will run for 84 seconds, which is enough time for this to process, and from the raw materials into the living components, it'll push it up, then it gets consumed by the formation plates, and then new stuff gets deposited. And I did that a whole bunch, and let's take a quick look. Living, yeah, over 6,000 each, and that's plenty enough for what I've been building over there. And if needs be, I can pump in a couple, 1,000 more if I'm really needing it. But I'm about ready to tear this down, but may just leave it up for a little bit longer. I just need to fill up these drawers and keep them full so that we get more stuff, because all the things. So I have the resonant exchanger here, borrowed it from Nepo, and it did a pretty good job of turning all the sand into glass. And then to stop the spawns down here, I went ahead and put a border and half slabs here on the ground. But what I want to do, because this glass is nice, but no, what I really want is that type of glass, the mana glass. And that's where having the resonant exchanger is so very nice, because doing that by hand, not much fun. And I may clear out that extra layer of gravel out there just to make it look a little bit better. And I don't have enough mana glass yet, but this will give me a good idea as to what I need left. Oh, lag time. It's doing so much work. But better it than me. Oh yeah. It's that one. And you, and you. Let's see how much left. Oh, hardly anything left. Alright, so I will go ahead and finish that. Yeah, that's a much better looking glass for this than the plain old ordinary glass here. Nah, not nearly as nice. Yep, there's the end. Alrighty, yeah, much better glass. So, okay, gotta sit there and turn that stuff into mana glass and keep going. Okay, it's time for me to stop dorking around and wrap up this episode. But let me show you a few of the changes that we've done in the days since I last recorded here. Little few changes here in the top room, just to kind of tidy things up, moving stuff off of the wall of to-dos, and moving the chests off to the side so we got 3 portals here, gonna have 3 portals there, 3 portals there, and then industrial stuff there. But yeah, this right here, portal to the Botania place. So off to the Botania, zoop, and here we go. Here we have the setup. Let me pull back a little bit so you can see what we got going on here. There's the tube all the way down to the bottom, and there's the portal. We've got our agglomeration plate, portal to Alfheim, which for some reason shut off, and I don't know why, because it has plenty of mana here feeding it. Not sure why. Our enchantment with our books. We've got a ME system hiding in there, and just plopped that down just this morning, and haven't made anything yet, but it's going. And let's zip down here. We've got the hydrangeas in place, at least those. They're feeding in the mana into the bottom. That's 4 mana pools there, 16 there, 64 here, down to 16, and then 4 and up to 4. And this one here is piping stuff off to feed the portal at Alfheim, which is why I'm not sure that turned off. So, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. Still need to make a metric butt ton of these hydrangea flowers, and maybe spend some time figuring out if I can automate that, because I'm not too excited to make maybe 200. I'm trying to guess how many I will need to go around here, but lots I think is the definite answer for that. Let's just drop up here and wrap things up. Oh, hey, looking the wrong way. This way. That's what we're looking for. All right. Well, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the Modsauce2 server, having lots of fun and doing a little Botania. And we're glad that the lag is dead. Yep, so very happy that the internet folks tracked down the device that was causing the lag on the network and killed it. Killed it with a knife. Or a sword. Maybe a wrench. I don't know. They killed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.